Everyone, welcome to Sims, Witches, and Warlocks. In the last episode, we really had a dark episode in a way because Ambrose, in the end, pretty much went crazy and murdered the witch hunters that were after them after they kidnapped Azrael. Even Azrael herself was trying to stop him. But when I come to, this is really sad. Little Demon is out here mourning Lily, who would actually be his mother dog. And it's really sad. Like, I didn't tell him to come out here because you can't control the dogs, and it's really sad. I just think it's really cute in a way, but it's also sad that even dogs, this just proves dogs, even in Sims, have emotions. So I think that Ambrose is just going to try to cheer him up a little bit. And have him go for a little walk. But when he gets back, you know what? We'll just have him go to the bathroom here. Like, encourage Demon to go to the bathroom. And then have him come in. Because, also, Captain Whittaker had actually aged up to an elder. But, as Azrael has something planned. And she needs to talk to Ambrose. Like, she told the fams what happened. And now that her daughter Alice is asleep, she's gonna come out here and confront Ambrose, like, listen, what happened? And I think he's just like rolling around in his pee. Yes, he is. So which means we're gonna have to give him a bath. But anyways, he's like, what happened? He's like, honestly, I don't know what happened. He said, I just couldn't take what they did to you, and they were trying to kill you, Azrael. He said, you have a daughter, you have a husband, we're family alone. He said, I just seen red. She's like, she said, but I didn't need you to do what you did. You literally murdered those people. And you had no remorse. He said, they were going to murder you. Okay, this dog is officially sick. He's rolling around in his own urine, and then he's drinking it. Like, yeah, you're getting a bath. She's like, let's just say we put this behind us, but she said, if you ever do something like that again, I have no other choice but to report it to the police. Like, you literally took people's lives. And she said, I don't know how I feel about it. So they're gonna put it behind what happened. She's gonna go ahead and give Demon a bath. Meanwhile, Ambrose is like kind of feeling a little bit upset. Like, he didn't mean to upset Azrael and M. Like, he was trying to protect her. ultimately. He was trying to protect her and the family, but in the process, he was not really understanding what she was saying. And Captain Whittaker's out here as well, so we're gonna have to call him inside. Why don't we... Oh, I think he's gonna follow us inside, so that's good. He's also a little bit under the weather, so we're gonna have to possibly take him to the vet then. Or get some vet... Yeah, some vet stuff. Matter of fact, I don't know. We might even have one. I could be wrong about that, though. We don't. But hang on one second. I'm gonna go grab some and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. And Ambrose feels really, really upset about upsetting Azrael, and he wants to make it up to her in some way. And he knows Azrael and Caspian and all them really are gonna need some type of business, and they need to bring in some major business soon. And obviously Caspian's working and Azrael is working, but Azrael is really not liking the job that she has, and she's rather just quit. And so he's gonna do something special for her, and he's gonna buy her something, and he's actually gonna go and ahead and do something that is drastic in order to try and help her out. So give me 1 second, I'll show you what it is then. Okay, we're back. And we're at this place because Ambrose just told Azrael, I know I made you upset and all that, and I just really wanted to make it up to you. And I know that you really wanted... things differently the way than I did, and so I bought this for you with the help of some friends. And this area here, I thought since you loved animals, you could help out the strays, and I already stocked it up with a lot of good stuff that you guys could sell. Maybe we could work together, make it a family business for you guys, and just be willing to help out one another. And she says that she's happy and joyful that he did it. And it's kind of like a little mall. So let me briefly explain this to you guys. This here is like the main area where they sell clothes and stuff. Then they have like an appliance area. Yes, there's a dog in here. And a cat. They are strays. I don't know how to keep them out, honestly. I want to keep them out of the business. But being that it is good for strays and stuff like that, it's just gonna be kind of difficult. But anyways, this is for appliances, and then there's gonna be a little display here as well for food. And then if you go this way, we got a like plant area that you can sell stuff at, electronics, a little pet food in that area for people that aren't strays and stuff. And then we have the exercise equipment. But this out here is all free to the pets that are strays, that they have a little bit of shelter that they can come and stay at. Eventually, I thought maybe they would put in a little vet clinic area, and maybe they would start a little vet thing for the strays if they're sick. I just thought it'd be a cool little business for them to work together with, and they all kind of have their own thing that be really interested with, and like Azrael, she loves animals, so this part will be definitely benefit for her. And Ambrose, he loves business and pretty much socialization with other people. Um, as for Newt, he has the knowledge from going to college and stuff like that to back him up. And Caspian will help us out when he gets older and all that. And I think it's just going to be an all around a cute little family business. And so Ambrose, I think, did the right thing for Azrael. But Azrael is like, we're going to need a lot if we want to make this work. And she said, if we're going to work together, and I appreciate what you did for me, but we're going to have to get at least an employee. So he's going to go ahead and hire a employee to be our cashier or whatever for us to help us out. Um, and so I don't know. Maybe he would go with, I don't know. I think Alonzo sounds like a good one. Or this guy here looks like he could be a beneficial guy. So we'll go ahead and hire him. And I think we're going to go ahead and head home now. We're not going to work here today, but because it's getting late. But this absolutely gives Azrael the option to quit her job and work in her own business, her own stuff, and maybe even work on like a designer type of thing. Maybe she could be the head designer. Maybe Caspian could go down that route of being a designer and work on the clothing part. It'd be kind of interesting, but we'll have to wait and see. Because I probably won't work in this place until the next episode, which will be based behind this place. You guys will not want to miss that as well. But I'm going to head back home and I'll pick this up when we get there. Okay, I know I'm still here, but I just kind of thought of something. Maybe we do unlock the doors and have the strays come in. Maybe the strays coming in will, and interacting with the people will allow them to adopt them. Like maybe we can say that they're like the adopted pets that really need adoption. And this is why I really want to put a vet clinic in, because a lot of the strays end up coming in sick, and it's kind of sad. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and head home, and I'll be back in a bit. Eventually, also in that store, I was thinking that we could add like a secret area for witches and all that only, where we could sell potions. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I think that'd be a good way to keep the witching out of a part of this around. But Ambrose did not tell them everything. Ambrose is still a little bit fired up, and that is not because it's Ambrose. That is because Ambrose is currently hiding something drastically from the rest of the family, and he's really hiding it. And the reason why that he's hiding it is because it can be very serious. Because what he's hiding is that he himself is being possessed by none other than Lucifer, which we all met before. He's not a good character. He's not a good guy at all. And he's passed away recently, and he's possessing Ambrose because he feels like Ambrose is a link to Azrael, and he feels bad. He's going after Azrael because he feels like Azrael turned her back on him. So being that Ambrose is being possessed by him, he's also protective over Azrael in some cases. That's why Ambrose took it a little bit over the line in the last episode with the witch hunters. But he's also out to get Azrael as well because he wants Azrael gone. But in some cases, Ambrose is trying to fight against him, but Ambrose might have just met his match. Like, we don't know for sure, but he's met his match. In my eyes, and we don't know what's going to happen, but I can tell you that things are going to be potentially starting to get really serious in this episode, Pacific Sim series, and things could get really dark. And I hope you guys are ready for that. And I struggle with a lot of the dark stuff like that because I don't know how you guys are going to react to it. So that's why I wasn't really sure about posting the last episode. And now that that secret is out, I don't know how really to feel about moving on with the storyline, because of it can get the way what I have planned to do is very, very gory and very, very intense and very, very ultimately can be very psychotic, and it's going to ultimately lead into something that a lot of people really didn't see, and it's going to be a lot worse than the whole possession of Michael thing, and it's going to be a lot worse than the whole possession of everything else. So I'm just forewarning you now that things are going to drastically change with Ambrose, and Ambrose is eventually going to go full force into that. And when he goes full force into it, there's no turning back. And Lucifer is going to take over his body slowly, and he's starting to already, but slowly he's getting there to that point. And once it hits the breaking point, things are going to drastically change, and I mean drastic. I don't want to give too much away, but I just wanted to point it out there. And so, with that said, that's really all I have left for this episode. And I hope you guys are excited about the whole storyline. I hope you guys aren't too worried about the storyline as well, because I don't know how you guys feel about the whole darkness stuff. But things are going to get dark in this series, and I think you guys should expect it since it's based behind witches and warlocks. But I get a little bit worried about it because you never know how some people can be. And it's just a series. It's not real people. It's just fictional characters, but things are going to get really, really, really demented in some cases in this storyline. So I hope you guys are excited about that. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.